So a lot of people, when I talk about functionality of Aikido, they offer me real Aikido, the so-called style of real Aikido, as the go-to solution. The thing is, they still don't get the message. So I'm gonna look at this video. It's a famous video of a demo. Most people would send me specifically this demo as, look, real Aikido is so powerful, it worked. First of all, before I start the video, you have to ask yourself, what does it work for? If it works as a kind of a, let's say, powerful, explosive demonstration with fancy, beautiful techniques, or just kind of a lot of energy, then sure, yeah, it works for that. But if you look at functionality, let's start with combat sports and consensual battle, when two people agree to fight in the streets, does it work there? Oh, well, okay, I'm going to talk about that. And the third level is, does it work for self-defense? And obviously, most people, I think, are referring to it works for self-defense, but does it? Let's look at the video and discuss a little bit about that. So, okay, clearly this is a demo, but as I said, a lot of people send it to me as, look, Aikido works example. So, first of all, okay, the guy grabs a wrist, runs around the guy, so he's obviously not resisting by what so means. He's not trying to add any extra punches, and bam, okay, he's thrown. He stands up, raises his hands to show preparation. Already in self-defense, nobody's gonna raise their hands to show preparation, unless it's consensual battle. Sure, okay, maybe that punch, well, you know, random attacks can happen in the street, but okay, well then the spin. Are you really gonna spin and show your back in a self-defense situation? Why would you learn that? Okay, and the guy doesn't seem to resist again whatsoever. He's just going with the guy. And you could say, yeah, maybe he's so good, he's making him turn, but it's clear that the attacker is offering no resistance. He's just going with the attack. And that doesn't prepare you for combat sport, that doesn't prepare you for a self-defense street situation. Nobody's gonna be helping you out. And also nobody's going to be able to do those fancy big flips. But okay, let's look a little bit more. Okay, so he's running around, letting the guy do whatever he wants, standing up the way he wants him to stand. Well, it's not teaching you self-defense, trust me. And those punches, I mean, these are as bad as any traditional Aikido. He's punching. Let's see, okay, you could say maybe he's grabbing, but I think he's trying to punch. But the punch, he's leaving his arm out. Nobody's gonna leave their arm out. That punches don't work like that. Even experienced punchers don't punch like that. So he leaves his arm out. That's as bad and ridiculous as any traditional Aikido. Okay, he runs around, and now the fall. Okay, so why the hell would you fall yourself on the ground? These are mats, yes. If it's a demo, it's a demo. But if you learn that for self-defense, you're gonna destroy yourself as you fall. Nobody would do that. Okay, what else do we have? Okay, this fancy move, clearly the guy knows what the attack is going to be. He's not using telegraphing from the opponent to know what he's going to do. He's just doing his flip. That's never going to come up if you are really attacked, and you won't fall on the ground. It just doesn't make sense for self-defense. And if you think combat sports, if you think this is functional, well, first of all, why is there no resistance? That's one question. And the next question is, if you really want to make it functional for combat sports, then why don't you see any of these techniques in judo, in MMA, in BJJ? You may see some slight similarities, but all these techniques, if they would be so powerful and really effective, trust me, you would see them in combat sports. These guys take whatever is best and make it work. This is just a demo. But okay, but let's look at some more videos. So first of all, look, if I type in Real Aikido, most of them are demonstrations. And okay, this is like, oh, some street example. Wow. Okay, this video, I checked it out just recently. The interesting part is they look at Morihei Shiba, the founder of Aikido, and making fun of him, like kind of, oh, look, the guy, letting him do the technique. This is so soft. This is not real Aikido. And yeah, of course, this is also not self-defense, trust me. But then they show their stuff, comparing it, or whatever, whoever made this video, of course. But it can be part of a bigger belief from the whole community, which I think it is. If we look at their demo, guy punches, leaves his hand out, stands there for the other guy to do the technique. He doesn't resist. Zero. There's zero resistance. He's going along with the guy, and he's just cooperating. It's as bad as the previous video, the Morihei Shiba video, but it's just that there's more energy. It looks more aggressive, but it's the same dynamics. It doesn't mean it doesn't change anything. If it's more violent techniques, it doesn't mean it becomes real. And look at the, I mean, I reversed, just look at the punch. Punch, stop. He's not resisting, he's not pulling back. This has nothing to do with real self-defense. If you want to talk about combat sports, okay, real Aikido in MMA, let's look for that. Okay, I'm here, okay, but so for some reason, no real Aikido in MMA. Nothing. And it's just demos. Let's try to go for real Aikido CCTV. If it's really so effective, surely there would be plenty of videos where somebody used it, but no. It's just some random, like, this is not Aikido. It's just a technique which looks like Aikido. Some random techniques against scenarios, nothing. So basically, if you really believe that real Aikido, the style works, first of all, show me sparring with an experienced partner, boxer, MMA guy, BJJ guy. Show me that it works against them while they're resisting. If you think it works for self-defense, find some proof. Put on just, okay, so yes, consensual battle is not self-defense, but then find a guy who's going to put on some boxing gloves, put on some protective gear, talk to him, right, and tell him to say no specific attack, and whenever he decides, he just punches you, he just lands a punch on you, or kicks you or whatever, and you have to be just standing there talking to him. Show me how real Aikido is in that situation, and then we can talk about how serious it is or how much of self-defense there is in it. In what's seen on the videos and the way it's presented the exact same way like traditional Aikido. It's just more violent attacks, a bit more dynamics, but no resistance, all cooperative, a lot of silly moves which have nothing to do with self-defense. It's just bad. It's good demos, okay, but that's what it's good for. So just if you put in the name real, if you add real street clothes, if you add real streets as a background, and I'm going to show you just one more example, that doesn't make it real, trust me. So this example is, and look, it uses the word self-defense. So okay, it's a guy, he comes in, points a gun. That's a disarm. Okay, I don't know about disarms, can't talk about that, but then he's standing there. It's like, oh look, oh nice technique, and he's just standing there. Obviously you would pull your hand out, you would panic, you would jump on the person, you wouldn't stand there. He's just standing, he's just waiting for the attack to happen. He punches, stands, waits for attack to happen. The punch again, ridiculous as it gets in Aikido. He punches and stops there, goes with the attack. He's not pulling back, he's not resisting. There's zero self-defense here. Let me see. Knife attack. Okay, this is gonna be awesome. Oh yeah, okay, knife attack. Let's see the knife attack. Nobody's gonna attack you like that with a knife. They're gonna stab quickly. They're gonna slash. They're not gonna stop there and wait for you to disarm them. All right, he's standing there. Zero resistance. There's nothing here about self-defense. So anyway, I hope you got my message. So if you have a problem with this video, if you don't agree with me, if you got angry because of this video, start questioning yourself. Probably you are not doing yourself a service. If you want real self-defense, first of all, start to learn about psychology, about ambush, about unpredicted attacks, about resistance. There's so much things to learn about, but this is not learning self-defense.